Digital technologies are fast becoming a part of everyday life and is now at the touch of your fingertips. But there is an anxiety that becoming increasingly connected online may actually disconnect us from real life. The Southwest Minnesota State University looked at how internet use is affecting the quality of relationships of uni students. The US study found that students in a romantic relationship spent significantly less time on the internet than those who were single. Sociologist Julian Wood tells us the reason behind this.
You would hope that that the kind of net relations and stuff, fun as they are, would be more a means to an end, a means to meet somebody, and that once you'd established that connection, that various other activities you might engage in would be cementing the relationship, wouldn't require net kind of relations.
But marriage counselor and psychotherapist Christine Bennett says that while these couples may be spending less time online, they will eventually get back on social media.
In the early stages of a relationship, it is often called a state of grace, where you hang off your beloved's every word, can't wait to see them, and it's a very lovely time. When a relationship beds down into a more committed relationship, then it can tend to get a bit boring, and then you go back into the social networking thing.
On average, participants spend almost an entire day online every week. For females, the most common internet activity was social networking, whereas males mainly use the internet for entertainment purposes. Males also spent more time on the internet than females, and the study suggests that if they continue to spend a lot of time online, they are less likely to enter into a romantic relation. According to the most recent ACMA report, in June 2013, 10.8 million people went online more than once a day, a 72% increase from 5 years ago. While the internet seems to have both its pros and cons, I decided to ask some uni students whether their internet use is affecting their relationship.
It develops relationships in some ways, and although there's I think in some ways it could be a bad sort of development, it's been good for us.
On top of the traditional ways of talking over the phone, texting, in person, it just provides another medium, which is good.
It could easily destroy relationships, but at the same time it can help boost relationships and help strengthen them simply by allowing more communication. I'm kind of very traditional when it comes to relationships, so online usage doesn't really play any role.
Yes, in the past I had a long-distance relationship, so I used more Skype or this kind of technology. But I think it's much more better to have direct physical contact with the people.
The sort of way of relating is almost second nature now. I actually was in a cafe the other day, and I saw two people, possibly in their late 20s, early 30s, and they both had their laptops up, and they were both tapping away, and I realised after about 15, 20 minutes, sort of secretly observing this couple, that they were actually talking to each other on their laptops while sitting there. And that had just seemed to me to be a kind of nth degree of insanity. Why don't you just close your laptops? You're actually sitting opposite the person, close your laptop and just talk to them.
While there are long-standing anxieties about our online experiences being a distraction from real life, often it isn't about how much time you spend with your significant other, but how you invest in the moment you're in. Angela Parajo, reporting for The Den.